and Bloods. And it was a startling revelation. Perhaps it shouldn't have been, because the problem with South Central could have been, we could have named a city, right? What urban area is that different? That was playing out because of the riots in the days after Rodney King, but it was a stunning thing. I wound up writing stories on A1 about it for the Washington Post, and I hope people didn't feel it was 3,000 miles removed, because it could have been southeast or northeast or the south side. And we're lucky. I drive out to those parks, by the way. I drive out to West Chatham and Thule just to see what's going on, and if they're still viable, the places that we played.
And are they?
And some are, but not nearly as many as we had access to.
When we were growing up. Well, we can't be surprised with what kids do with idle time. And that's sort of one of the things when we look at crime rates and all that sort of stuff. It's like, these are a bunch of bored kids that are unsupervised who don't know how to play. If we start there and then we give them a gun, you know, and then you got such a lethal combination, it's why can't we put those things together? Why are we confused about why crime rates are going up? It's not a complicated set of scenarios unless people don't really understand just what a wasteland so many kids are living in terms of activity. Maybe that's the case. Maybe people look at their lives and think, well, if my kids have it, then it couldn't be that bad. It is that bad. We are raising kids in whole communities where there is no place for them to play. And there's nothing for them to play with, nobody to play with, no supervision, and we wonder why they just go off on society. So this is essential, not to mention the whole socialization piece. I mean, look at all the things we learned just by playing. We learned problem solving. We learned how to communicate. We learned how to resolve differences without an adult being there. We learned how to, organize our time when we were bored. We learned,
teamwork. We learned leadership. We were talking the other day, my 4-year-old is learning math because he's trying to keep score when he's playing against his brother. And it's just so many things that people who have decided to remove athletics and sports and recreation from the system, sort of like unintended consequences that they didn't think about.